Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our lesson today. Remember yesterday we have been leading with surface areas, and we did surface area of an open box and closed box. There's also another question here before we move to cylinders I would like to do. You are told find the surface area of the wedge above. So yesterday we said this figure is called a triangular prism. So to get the surface area of triangular prism is very common in examination. Surface area of a triangular prism is equal to the formula we said, cross-sectional area times 2 plus perimeter of the cross-section times length. So we get the area of the cross-section. The area you get cross-section means you get the area of this figure, the area of this right angle triangle, then you say times 2. After that you will find out the perimeter of the right angle triangle, then you say times length. After that then you add. So, but before we do, we must get the hypotenuse here. How do we get the hypotenuse here? We use Pythagoras theorem. So we say now hypotenuse squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. So which is equals to a squared, which is 6 squared plus 8 squared centimeter, which is equal to hypotenuse, which is c squared. C equals to c squared. 36 centimeter squared plus 64 centimeter squared is equals to c squared. You add the 2, you get 100. Is equals to centimeter squared is equals to c squared. What do you do to get the c? You square root on both sides. So c is equals to 10 centimeter. So the hypotenuse here is 10 centimeter. Why are we getting the hypotenuse? Because we want to find out the perimeter. Remember, perimeter is the distance all the way around. If you must add the 3 sides. So we are given 2 sides, you must get the third one. So 6 times 6, 36. 8 times 8, 64. You add. That's 100. Square root 10. So let us get now the surface area now. Cross-sectional area. You get the area of the right angle triangle. Let us get the area of the right angle triangle now. Let us get the area of this right angle triangle. You are given here 8 centimeter. Here it's 6 centimeter. So a half times base times height. A half times base, which is 8 centimeter, times 6 centimeter, by 2 1 by 2 4, which is equals to 24 centimeter squared. That's the first end. So times 2 now, the second end. So cross-sectional area times 2 now. 2 ends. So 24 times 2. So you say 24 centimeter squared times 2, you get 48 centimeter squared. You put it aside somewhere. So after putting it somewhere, that answer, the question, the formula is asking now plus the perimeter of this cross section. Let us get the perimeter of this one now. Let us get the perimeter now. Let us get the perimeter of this one now. Here is 8 centimeter, here it's 6 centimeter. Pythagoras theorem, the family, 6, 8, 10. 10 centimeter. Let's get the perimeter now. Perimeter we say now 8 centimeter plus 10 centimeter plus 6 centimeter. What do you get now? You get 8 plus 10 plus 6, that is 24 centimeter. 18 plus 6, that is 24 centimeter. That is the perimeter. So plus the perimeter now times length, you multiply by the length. The length is 10. The length is 10. So time is 10 centimeter, which is equal to now 240 centimeter squared. So what do you do now? We added the 2. Let's add the 2. So we say 240 centimeter squared plus 48 centimeter squared, which is equal to now, you add 240 plus 48. That is 8, 2. You get 288 centimeter squared. That is how we get 288 centimeter squared. So I said it's a triangular prism. Triangular prism, we say the formula is cross-sectional area times 2. You get the area of this right angle triangle, then times 2 the other end. So a half times base times height. A half times 6, times base, which is 8, times 6, you will get 24 times 2 now, 48 centimeter squared. Then you get the perimeter. Perimeter, you add the 3 sides. Pythagoras theorem, you've already used 8, 6, 10. So you say 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 10 is 24. So the perimeter is 24. Perimeter now times the length. 24 times 10 is 240 centimeters squared plus the area of the right angle. So now you get 288 centimeters squared. So that's how we solve triangular paced prism. And remember, it's very common in exam. Triangular prism, now sometimes they will ask you the faces. Sometimes they will ask you the vertices. Sometimes they will ask you also the edges. It's very common also in an exam. How many faces? How many faces does it have? In a triangular prism now, the faces now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has got 5 faces now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it has 5 faces. So in a triangular prism, the faces are always 5. And the vertices now. Vertices now means the corners. Vertices are the corners now. So the vertices now here is 1, 2, 3. Then times 2, the triangle has 3. 1, 2, 3. Then times 2, the other one. 1, 2, 3. So 3, 3, 6 now. The vertices are 6. Should cram that. And we have the edges. Edges means the lines. How many lines are here now? The triangle now. 1, 2, 3. The triangle, one triangle has 3. The other one has also 3. So 3, 3. That is 6. So 6. Then we add this one 7. Then we add this one of the rectangle 8. Then we add this one which is dotted 9. So the edges are 9. So when you add, you will get now 20. So that's how we solve faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 faces. Vertices are corners. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 vertices. Edges are lines. 1, 2, 3 times 2, 6, 7. So the edges are 9. So 1, 2, 3. So times 2, 6, 7, 8. Then this one 9. So we have 9 edges. That's how we solve that question. Now we move to cylinders. We move to now cylinders. Surface area cylinders. Area of cylinders. You get the surface area of the cylinders. And we shall be looking now closed surface. Shall be looking closed surface area. Closed surface area. And when we are finding the surface area of cylinders, we have a closed surface area of cylinder, we have open surface area of a cylinder, and we have curved surface area of a cylinder. So we shall start with now the closed ones now. So someone can tell you now, find the surface area. Find the surface area of the cylinder below. Find the surface area of the cylinder below. This is the cylinder now. Let's say this is a cylinder. This is a cylinder. Now, to get the surface area of the cylinder, what we do, remember there's a circular bath on top, and there's a circular bath also on this top. So what you do, you get now the top ones and then the curved surface area. So how do we get the closed surface area of a cylinder? So closed surface area is equal to 2 by r squared plus by dh. That is the formula. 2 by r squared. 2 is the two ends, the two circles now. So you get one circle, then you say times 2, the bottom and the top. That's why we have condensed it now. 2 by r squared plus by dh, you get the curved surface area. So now let's say here the radius it's 7. Let's say the radius is 7 centimeter and here is 10 centimeter. Let us find out now the surface area of this. How do we know where it is closed? Because they say to find the surface area of the cylinder below. It can only become an open when they mention the word open. But now they have not mentioned anything. When they have not mentioned anything, that means it's a closed cylinder. So let us get now the surface area of this cylinder now. Surface area of the closed cylinder formula, we said by r 2 by r squared plus by dh. We only follow the formula. Remember, 2 by 22 over 7, because the radius is divisible by 7. 2 by r squared. R, this is the radius, because the line is not full, because they said like this. So it is radius now. Here it's 7 centimeter. That's what they said. So it is radius now. But 2 by r. R means 7 centimeter is radius. Each is squared now centimeter. So plus by dh. By 22 over 7 times d diameter. The radius is 7. Diameter will be when it is full. We have learned that one. So when diameter is full, the diameter will be 14 now, because the radius is 7. So times 14 centimeter. Why do we say d? Because the formula is saying d. D means diameter times height. Height here you are given 10 centimeter times height, which is 10 centimeter. So let us now simplify. By 7, 1. By 7, 1 centimeter. So 22 times 2 is 44. 44 times 7. 22 times 7 is 44. 44 times 7, 28, carry 2, 28, 29, 30. So you will get 308 centimeter squared. Plus dh now. Plus dh now. By 7, 1. By 7, 2. 22 times 2 is 44. 22 times 2 is 44. 44 times 10, you will get 440 centimeter squared. What do we do now? We add. So let us add now. So 308 centimeter squared plus 440 centimeter squared. What do you get now? You will get 440 plus 308. You will get 847. You will get 748 centimeter squared. That's how we get across the surface area of a cylinder. You are told find the surface area is also common. So this part we are doing is very fertile when it comes to an examination. So now we are told find the surface area of a cylinder. It's a closed cylinder. When it's a closed cylinder, the formula is 2 by r squared plus by dh. You get the two ends plus the curved surface area. So this is radius and this is the height. So 2 by r squared plus by dh. Remember we said 2 times by 2 by times 22 over 7 times 7 times 7 by 7 1 by 7 1 22 times 2 times 7, you get 308. You put it somewhere. So plus dh by so plus by dh 22 over 7 times diameter. Radius is 7, diameter will be 14 times 14. The height you are given 10 centimeter. By 7 1 by 7 2. 22 times 2 44. 44 times 10 is 440 centimeter squared. What do you do? We add now. So 308 plus 440 centimeter squared, you will get 748 centimeter squared. So that's how we solve that question. Then there's also another question here. You are told a cylindrical rod 20 centimeter long, cylindrical rod 25 centimeter long, 25 centimeter long, has a diameter of 2.8 centimeter. Then you are told what is its surface area. What is its surface area? What is its surface? What is its surface area? What is its surface area? Question mark. Now we want to do this question now. Let us do this question. You are told a cylindrical rod has a diameter of 25 centimeter. A cylindrical rod 25 centimeter long has a diameter of 2.8 centimeter. What is the surface area? This one is also closed because they have not mentioned any word about opening, anything about open. So once they have not mentioned the word open, it means that, or curved, it means that one is automatically closed the surface area of a cylinder. So now let us get a cylindrical. It's a cylinder. So let's say now surface area of closed now cylinder is equals to 2 by r squared plus by dh. The issue is to cram the formula. 2 times 22/7 times r, the radius now. But you are told here is the diameter. The diameter is 2.8. So if the diameter is now 2.8 now, the radius will be, so you are given diameter. They say diameter is 2.8 centimeter. The radius will be divided by 2. The radius will be now 1.4 centimeter. Radius we divide the diameter. So times now 1.4 centimeter times 1.4 centimeter. 1.4 is from where? We have divided the diameter into 2 by 71 by 70.2. Now, let us multiply now. 22 times 2 is 44. 44 times 2 is 8 times 0.2 is 8.8. 8.8 times now 1.4. 32 carry 3. 32, 35. 8, 2.3 12. So you get 22 times 2 times 0.2 times 1.4, you will get 12.32 centimeter squared. So plus dh, by dh, 22/7 by dh times 2.8 times 25 by 71 by 70.4. So we multiply now. 22 times 0.4, you will get, when you multiply, you will get 8, you will get 8.8 after multiplying this. Then now times 25 now. 40 0 carry 4, 40 44, 16 6 carry 1, 16 plus 1 17. So 40 carry 4, 40, 44, 16 6 carry 1, 16 plus 1 17, 0, 0, 11 plus 1 12, 2 carry 1, 222. Decimal point is 1. So which is equals to now 220 centimeter squared. This one will go with a decimal. So decimal and 0, they will go together. So we will get 220 centimeter squared. What do we do now? We add the 2 now. Let us add the 2. 12.32 plus 220. So let us add. What do you do now? You say 220 plus 12.32. 12.32 plus 220. 23.232. So you will get 232.32 centimeter squared. So that is how we get the surface area of this figure. It's a matter of cramming the formula. So it's 2 by r squared. 2 times 22/7 times radius 1.4, diameter is 2.8, radius divided by diameter, you divide it by 2 times 1.4 times 1.4. When you multiply, you will get 12.32 centimeter squared plus by dh by 22/7 times diameter 2.8 times 25. So 22 times 0.4, you will get 8.8. 8.8 times 25. Then you will get 40 0 carry 4, 40. 44, 16 carry 1, 16 plus 1 17, 0, 0, 11 plus 1 12, 2 carry 1, 220 decimal. Now we had one decimal, it will go together, you will get 220. So when you add 220 plus 13.32, you will get 232.32 centimeter squared. That is how we solve. Now let us go to when it is open now. When it is open, so open cylinder. Open cylinder. So let us get now surface area of an open cylinder is equal to by r squared plus by dh. By r squared plus by dh. Remember the top part is open. So when the top part is open now, for example, it's like this. The top part now is open. So when this top part is open now, so we only get one, the bottom side. because it's open. So there's no 2. No, so we only get to one circular. So by r squared plus by dh. Closed was 2. Why? It was closed on both ends. But in this one, only one end is closed. So we remove the 2. So by r squared plus by dh. Let us get this one now. Let us try to get this one now. 7 centimeter, then 10 centimeter. Let us get the difference now. For with this one, we already did it when it was closed. Let us now find when it is an open. So by r squared by 22 over 7 times r radius 7 centimeter squared now 7 centimeter plus by 22 over 7 times diameter. Radius is 7, diameter you add 7 plus 7, 14 times 14 centimeter times height, which is 10 centimeter. By 7 1 by 7 1 centimeter. 22 times 1 times 7, you will get 154 centimeter squared. Plus by dh by 7 1 by 7 2 centimeter. 22 times 2 times 44 times 10, you will get 440 centimeter squared. What do we do now? The 2, we add the 2. Let us add the 2 now. 154 centimeter squared plus 440 centimeter squared. We add now. So we say 154 plus 440. So you get 4 and 9, 5. So you will get 594 centimeter squared. That's how we get surface area of an open cylinder. So remember, the difference is the closed one has 2. It starts with 2 by, because the 2 ends are closed. But this one, the top part is open. So we remove the 2. It is by r squared plus by dh plus by dh. So 22 over 7 times 7 times 7, 154 plus by dh, 22 over 7 times 14 times 10, you get 22 times 2, 44 times 10, 440 centimeter squared. That is how we solve. Let us do now when it is also an open. You are told a plastic circular container. A plastic circular container has an open. Has an open on top. Has an open on top. Has an open on top. If it has a radius, of 0.7 centimeter, if it has a radius of 0.7 centimeter and a height of 20, let's say 20 centimeter, then the question now might is saying, what is its surface area? What is its surface area? What is its surface area? So let us get now this one. So you are told a plastic circular container has on top, has an open on top. So it means now this one is automatically open because they mentioned the term open. Once they mention the word open, that one is automatically open cylinder. But when they don't mention open, it means that one, and they've not mentioned curved, it means that one is a closed cylinder. So let us get now open. So how do we get surface area of an open? So we say the surface area of open cylinder, the formula we said is by r squared plus by dh. By r squared plus by dh. So by, remember there's no 2. Closed 2 by. Open on top is not there. You only get one at the bottom. By. So 22 over 7 times now the radius. The radius is 0.7 centimeter times 0.7 centimeter squared times 0.7 centimeter. Plus by dh by 22 over 7 times d diameter. If it is 0.7, the radius is 0.7, diameter will be times 2 now. 0.7 plus 0.7, so it will be 14, 4 carry 1, so it will be 1.4. So times 1.4 centimeter by dh times height, they said 20 centimeter. they said 20 centimeter. Let us solve now. By 7 1 by 7 0.1 centimeter. So 22 times 0.1 is 2.2 times 0.7 you will get, which is equals to 154 centimeter square. Decimal points 1 2 1 2. So you will get 1.45 centimeter squared. You put it somewhere. So let us come by DH. By 7 1 by 7 is 0.2. So 22 times 0.2 you will get 4.4. So 4.4 times 20 now. So it goes with the 0. You will get now 88. So you will get 88 centimeter squared, because 22 times 2 is 44. 44 times 2 is 88. Then one decimal goes with the 0. You get 88 centimeter. You get, so the decimal goes with the 0. So you will get 88 centimeter squared. So what do we do now? We added the 2 now. So let's add now. 1.54 centimeter squared plus 88 centimeter squared, which is equal to, now let us add. If we want to add now, we say 1.54 centimeter squared plus 88.00. So you get 5.98. So you will get 89.54 centimeter squared. We add now. That is how we get. Yes, we are repeating now. So you are given, is your tall open. That one you underline. The radius is 0.7. Height is 20 centimeter. Open by r squared plus by dh. 22 alpha 7 times r 0.7 times 0.7. By 7 1 by 7 0.1. 22 times 0.1 times 7 you will get 154. Decimal point 1 to 1.54 centimeter squared. Plus by dh, 22 alpha 7 times 0 1.4. 0.7 plus 0.7 diameter is 1.4. So by 7 1 by 7 0.2. 22 times 2, 44. 44 times 2 is 88. Then 0 goes with this decimal. Now you will get 88. So when you add now 88 plus 1.54, you will get 89.54 centimeter squared. So for today, we shall stop it there. Tomorrow we shall be doing curved surface area. So with those few remarks, I wish you all the best.